Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be planning for the last week of January, the week of January the 30th. And this may be a quick video because I actually have literally, and I think other than being on vacation, this is the first time I've had nothing scheduled. So anyways, let's see how this goes. All right, so let's take out my weekly planning task card here so you can see the order that I do my planning. So first up is going to be doing my week recap. So let's go through my week. It was a good week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is where I did all of my work. And then I kind of burnt out a little bit and I needed a much so basically I've been off since Thursday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no work. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing. I'm filming this a day early. I normally film on Sunday, but I'm filming it on Saturday because we might go to our cottage tomorrow. We were supposed to go today, but then we had to take our client to, we've sold his house and we're helping him buy a prefab home. So we had to go to the showroom and all that kind of stuff. And my cycle is due on Sunday. So I was just very emotional and a little bit exhausted these last couple days. So Ryan went and he took Tyler, which was good because it's good experience for Tyler to shadow modular homes. This is our first experience with modular homes, so it's really good for Tyler in his he's starting his second year to learn about that. So it actually worked out. So we couldn't go to the cottage, so hopefully we can go tomorrow.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
It caught that I was talking about modular homes. That's funny. Yeah, see, Wednesday night I got a really bad headache. I put this cute little sticker on here. And then I was like, you know what? I got to listen to my body. And I took the rest of the week off. So that's how my week went. Here is my weekly. Yeah, it was, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were great. Very busy. So I got all my work done, so it was fine. I was able to take that time off. And I'm actually feeling good. I'm ready to kick it into high gear on Monday, and it's the rest that I needed. Okay, so let's see how I did. Let's see how I did. So I did my follow-up Monday to Wednesday, entered my stats every day, only reviewed my goals, believe it or not, today and yesterday. I didn't review them every day like I wanted, and I didn't get to my inbox 0. Oh, I just find that so challenging. So in my inbox right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 and 1 just came in. So 9. Oh, good. It's actually feedback on our listing. Is your client interested? Yes. How about the price? Good. Are you bringing an offer? Maybe. Additional comments. I'm going to give you a call on Monday. Have a few questions. Oh, that's what I want to see. So yeah, so I just deleted that. So I have 7 in my inbox. That's pretty good. I probably had 25 by the end of the week. So I organized, responded to what I needed to respond to, deleted the rest. So yeah, getting there. And then my personal routines. I watched a lot of YouTube on human design, but I did not get to my human design course. So I did not get to that. Face massage 3 times so far this week. My Kegels only once, and then my pelvic physio exercises only once so far. I didn't get any reading in this week yet. Just got away from me. My mindful app on my watch, my goal was to do it every day, and I didn't, but I did do it twice this week. And then rest between tasks only twice this week, which still a work in progress, you guys. Still a work in progress. Let's look at my compass card. So like I just reviewed with my mindful app, I did not do that daily. Rest in between, I did not get that done. And then read 3 times, I did not get that done. I have not FaceTime with my sister or booked a date with my friend yet, but I did do my memory planning with my sister. We did that yesterday. Oh, so much fun. And I'm caught up now because I was behind. I think I was still on, I had November. So November, December, and January, 3 months. And I got it all done. We have not scripted our video for this. We're selling 5 vacant lots need to do that, and feedback. Did do that, and I have to cover that because that has clients' names on it. CEO role database meeting, I did do that. Have not got my cards sent out, so I will be migrating that, and everything else got done. So I'm going to take that out. And then as far as my numbers, oh, the smudged. How the heck did that? I probably closed it before it was dry. That's the only thing about fountain pens. So I hit my contact goal, 31 out of 31, 1 lead out of 4. I did book an appointment out of that 1 lead, which was great. And then I didn't hold any appointments or sign anybody on. And this is my breakdown for the week. And then what worked? I think what worked is I started on Monday. I normally don't, but this week I did. And you know what? I wasn't feeling it. And I just did it anyway. And was it Monday that I think it was Tuesday that I got that stinking headache. Yeah, I went straight to the office, but I felt it. So I did a nice yoga because I was like, oh my gosh, that was too much. I didn't have any. I'm realizing I need to take my time in the morning. So that's got to be part of my morning routine, is not getting up and then just getting right to it. I need to get up and do some like easing my way into the day. And I didn't do that on Monday. So I did a good yoga class to reset. So that was really good. And then I had the energy to do everything else that I wanted to do that night. So yeah, so starting on the Monday was good. So I got all my work done between Monday and Wednesday, but I definitely need to take my time in the morning. So that's a takeaway for sure. I'm going to write that down. And then what didn't work, I didn't have the quiet time. So I was burnt out by Thursday. Not a severe burnout. Like I was okay, but it was like, I cannot work. I just need to focus on all the things that make me happy. So still working, you guys, on finding that balance. Yeah, still working on finding that balance. Sharpen the saw, my rest and meditation just wasn't a priority this week. I didn't make it a priority. Like I know I needed it. And it's just part of this journey that I'm on is recognizing it like in the moment and then taking the time to do it. I did do it on Monday though. I recognized that on Monday, and that's why I did yoga. No music. I did my own flow, deep stretching and strengthening stuff, but a lot of deep stretching and deep breathing. Like it was amazing. It was 45 minutes that I did, and it was so great. I felt so good after. And then I don't think I did any fitness. I did not do any fitness on Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday was a long day. We had a snowstorm. I had to drive out of town, and it took what would normally take 30 minutes, took an hour to get home. Yeah, it was. So then I had that headache, so I didn't exercise, but I did exercise. I thought I exercised on Thursday. I did do a dance class on Friday. Anyways, and then use of my time. I was very productive. I feel more focused. Like I feel on top of my business, which is good. I feel like I have everything, like I have a handle on everything. It's just my health and wellness that still needs to be a focus. But isn't that the story with us all? Like it's that what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of how the world is, right? It's go, 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 and it's there. You know, you weren't ever taught, like, what are you doing for your self-care? I worked in the corporate world for 23 years, and there was no talk. And I worked in a gym in the fitness industry, and there was no talk about like mental self-care, right? And yeah, and de-stressing. It was all about like exercise, get in shape, help people get in shape. But there's more than just physical fit. I'm learning that now. There's more than just physical fitness. You need to take care of your mental fitness too, your emotional fitness. So anyways, okay, getting off track. So that's my week recap. Let's look at my quarterly goals. How am I doing with my goals? Since we are at the end of January now, no spend on non-essentials. How have I been doing with that? I feel pretty good. I mean, for my birthday, I shared this in last week's video. I did buy a few things, but other than that, I've been doing really good actually. And I've been tracking when I do spend, now I did buy a new notebook yesterday, you guys. I bought another Stology in the same color as my Braindump Notebook. I love this taupe color. So the reason why I bought this is I've realized I do my daily journaling in my Hobonichi, and I love this. Love, love, love. I worked on a little project. I shared it on Instagram, decorating it and stuff. But I use this, like, I journal daily. I journal, it's just like, yeah, I journal daily, and I'm absolutely loving this. But I like to journal about a bunch of things. It's whatever's on my mind that day. It could just be something that I did with my kids, or a work experience, or just my day, right? So I'm realizing I need something to journal for this journey that I'm on with my inner work, the inner work that I need to do as part of my deconditioning. And I want to have one place where I have all of those notes. So that's all that's going in here, is just in relation to my mental health and my self-discovery, all that good stuff. So that's all that's going in here. I will not be journaling about my day. It's not dated, so there's no pressure that I have to journal daily in this. This is just as I'm working on myself and taking that time. I have stuff in here because I'm going to be decorating. But yeah, so was that necessary? Was that essential? I mean, no, but kind of yes. And I did buy a cover for it. And this was like 12 bucks. And this was better than buying another, Moterm cover or something like that, because that's not necessary. So I feel like I'm doing much better. There have been so many things that I have seen that the old me, a year ago me, would have just add to cart, buy, buy, buy. And this time I'm like, nope, I don't need it. I don't need it. And my husband's like, who are you? He can't believe it. I can't believe it. Anyways, I'm getting there. It's, I'm not perfect, but I'm getting there. So no spending on non-essentials. I mean, I'm going to put a dot because it's in progress. Like, I'm aware of it. Every single time I spend money, or I'm thinking of spending money, I think about it. Do I need this? What is this? Yeah, big game changer. Meal planning, we have not eaten out since my birthday, and that was a birthday treat. So I think it's just twice this month, for my husband's birthday and then for my birthday. So yeah, we're doing awesome with that. So I'm going to put a little dot there. Month's not over yet. I don't see us having to eat out at all from now until, when is the last day of the month? Tuesday. Yeah, I don't think we'll be eating it in the next few days. Don't use our credit cards. Yes, we are not using our credit cards. And then budget. We've had 2 budget meetings this month, which is good. Wellness, routines, a habit. My routines are not a habit yet. My medication at the same time, no. Daily movement, no. And by daily movement, I wasn't referring to exercising daily. I was thinking, like, even if I'd stretch before bed, which I do most days, I'm just not really documenting it. Like, I don't think I put my workout yesterday in here yet. No, I didn't. So yeah, I haven't really been documenting the nights that I just stretch. But I know it hasn't been every day, so that's still a work in progress. Grounding daily, no. I'm just going to X that right now. Hip mobility exercises, I'm doing great with that. And then my development human design course weekly, no, have not. And then my video course, nope. I'm going to make time for those. So my goals for the first quarter are establishing my routines, regular team meetings, complete my human design course. I still should be able to finish that, and same with my video course. So I've got 2 months now to do that. Read 1 book for pleasure, 1 book for professional. I did finish the very last Bridgerton book. I read that whole series, and now I really enjoyed it. And I want to read the prequel books next. So that is next up. So I'm going to want to read that before the end of March. And then 1 book for professional. Hip mobility, red light, green light with our spending. Yes, we're doing that. Make list of essential items. I haven't done that. I'm like, do I need to now? I'm not really sure. I'm going to chat with Ryan about that. And then I want to do my moon rituals, like new moon and full moon rituals each month. So I did do my new moon Did I do the full moon? I didn't do both, I don't think, this month, but I did do one. It's just a matter of scheduling it too into my calendar. Okay, so that's how I'm doing with my goals. All right, and then my roll. So I'm going to take a look at this. I'm going to choose my big rocks for this week, and I'm going to set up my compass card, and I'm going to speed this part up to help this video be more, not so long. All right, guys, here is my compass card. So for my sharpen the saw, my main focuses are going to be doing this mindful app daily. I can't tell you what a difference it does make. It's just 1 minute. It's literally 1 minute of deep breathing. The watch vibrates and tells you when to inhale and exhale. And after 1 minute, it's amazing how much more centered I feel. So I'm not giving up on that. Read 3 times this week. Work on my human design course. And of course, I put on here, focus on my routines. I've got my routine card here. I need to make sure that I am focusing. I'm pretty good with my evening routine, except for getting to bed, you know, at a decent hour. But I need to be looking at my AM routines as well. CEO role, I do need to work on my script for what I'm going to be saying in my video. And then hopefully we can get there and film it. It's about 45 minutes away. It's in the country. And so we've been waiting for, actually it was sunny today, sunny-ish today, but it's been cloudy here for over 2 weeks, 3 weeks probably now, with the odd sunny day. But we may just have to go regardless. Focus on appointments during my calls. I was doing that last week. I'm going to do that again this week, and then send out all of my handwritten notes. So what I do when I'm doing my calls is when I make a connection with someone, again, I let them know I'm going to send you my card again in the mail. So you can, know who I am and keep that in a safe place, know how to reach me. And then I send it with a handwritten note so that it stands out. So I just need to get my handwritten notes from the people that I made connections with last week. I need to get those done and get those mailed out. My sister role, I got a FaceTime with my one sister and then book my friend dates. It's like, I got to make time for that. And then I put in here who to send cards to. So when I'm doing my calls, then I write down their names. So that way, when I go back to do it, because I don't always do it the same day, when I go back to do it, I know who they are. So that's what that is for. Okay, that's my compass card done. And now to go to my month calendar. This is all updated. I have nothing scheduled for Monday or Tuesday. So this is all updated. And then if we were to look at my master task list, I did do that. A lot of personal things this month. And I have not done, I keep writing it down to research printing quotes. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I don't really care about that. Maybe I'll just print them at work. I don't know. Regardless, it's cheaper. It's been showing to be cheaper to print them at work than it is to order them from somebody. So after ordering and paying for shipping, it's working out a lot better that way. So I'm like, it's not high priority. And then I do need to research adductor rehab exercises next. There's only so much, like my physiotherapist has been great. Yeah, but I want to do some other research on my own. Next up is to schedule my week. Now, I got my new inserts for the week. I'm not going to take these out just yet. So I just have 1 week of dailies in here, and then I have my week at a glance, because in a couple days I will be doing my month recap and setting everything up for the next month. So I'm going to do that. There's not going to be much to schedule, probably just some tasks, but there's nothing to schedule. So this part should be pretty quick. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to leave it at that. I was going to do my week at a glance, but I'll do that later. So here is how my week looks. So I've got my tasks in here, my top follow-up, work, personal routines, sharpen the saw. And then what I did was, I don't have, like I said, it's not a busy day for a busy week for appointments, but I did have some top tasks. So I've got some top ones that I need to do. And I made sure to add every day mindful app and routines, because I'm finding I'm not always looking at my dashboard daily. Okay. I look at it a few times a week, but I'm not necessarily looking at it daily. So the idea is putting them down there, and then every day I'm seeing it. And you know how it is, right? You want to check something off when it's done. And if you don't check it off, it's like, so let's see if that works for me. So I've got my probiotics in there every other day, and then my mindful app and routines every single day. And then as the week goes in, I fill in the tasks as they come up, and as I do my calls, and as the week goes on. So this will be full, but right now, like it's like a blank canvas, and I'm so excited. I love it. So I'm going to put this in here because this does not apply as of yet. That's my plan with me. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So I hope that was helpful and enjoyable for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. You know I'm an open book. I am happy to share. Got stuck. And yeah, if you like functional planning videos, make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks again for watching. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.